And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sierra College here in Rockland, California, as we get ready for today's final home game of the regular season. Today, your Wolverines will be taking on the Delta College Mustangs, and our game time is scheduled for 15 minutes from now, but we are going to introduce our sophomores, as this is our last regular season home game. We are looking forward to perhaps playing first round of playoffs here, but that of course is still up in the air. So we are going to go ahead and recognize our sophomores today, and any playoffs will go on as a regular game. Again, I'm going to be back in just a few minutes to introduce the starting lineup for our opposing team, and then introduce our sophomores. And good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Sierra College here in Rockland, California for today's final regular season home game between your Sierra College Wolverines and the visiting Delta College Mustangs. Today we will be recognizing our sophomores, and we are still about 10 minutes away from game time, but we would like to first introduce the starting lineup for the visiting Delta College Mustangs. Leading off today for the Mustangs, number 7, shortstop Brendan O'Sullivan. Batting second, number 24, left fielder Dominic Rodriguez. Batting third, number 26, third baseman Grant MacArthur. Batting fourth, number 23, first baseman Josh Pernetti. Batting fifth, number 9, catcher Logan Mock. Batting sixth, number 25, right fielder Mateo Garcia. Batting seventh, number 6, designated hitter Garner Christensen. Batting eighth, number 4, center fielder Cody Boragine. And batting ninth, number 11, second baseman Tyler Toby. On the mound today for Delta College, number 8, Fidel Ulloa. And as we mentioned, today is our last regular season home game for your Wolverines. And we wanted to give a special recognition to all of our sophomores that will be moving on. So if you would please give a warm round of applause to each one of our sophomores as they are called up today. First, shortstop number 23, Zach Chamiso. Our catcher, pitcher, and DH today, number 20, Joe Placey. Put your hands together for our third baseman, Jack Wise. And next up, the catcher and first baseman, Clayton Coates. Next up, put it together for center fielder, Alex Johnson. Another veteran here, first baseman, Andrew Paulini. And next up, let's put your hands together for third baseman and DH, Josh Hardiman. And now, how about a round of applause for outfielder Andre Chacon? And in the opposite outfield, put it together for Phoenix Casillas. And now, a round of applause for infielder Dylan Wells. And another great outfielder, Jason Harris. And let's recognize some of our pitching staff. Number 25, Dylan Ranello. Oh, the man with the music here. Number 11, Fuga Yombe. Another good pitcher here. Number 40, Matthew Sigafus. How about it for number 28, Kai Peterson? And a big hand for, I think this has got to be the oldest veteran on the team, number 29, Sam Granis. And last up, I got it. Other pitcher here, number 13, Ryan Stone. Yeah, Coach. Right, okay. And another solid infielder veteran, Mitsuki Kono. And last but not least, our starting pitcher today, number 22, Jacob Torres. Back there warming up. Give them all a great big round of applause, please. Your Sierra College Wolverines sophomores heading out today. All right, and now let's introduce today's starting lineup. If we could have all of our sophomores come on back in. As we welcome our umpire crew and managers for the meeting at the plate, let's welcome your Sierra College Wolverines. Starting in center field, number 19, Alex Johnson. Batting second, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. Batting third, number 20, designated hitter, Joe Plessay. Batting fourth, number 14, third baseman, Jack Wise. Batting fifth, number 17, first baseman, Andrew Paulini. Batting sixth, number 24, right fielder, Andre Chacon. Batting seven, number 30, left fielder, Zach Jenkins. Batting eight, number 26, catcher, Bradley Morris. And batting nine, number 4, second baseman, Dylan Wells. Starting on the mound for your Wolverines, number 22, Jacob Torres. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remove your hats facing the flag in left field as we honor our nation with the national anthem. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once again to Rockland for Sophomore Day here at Sierra College. Our final regular season home game of the season to be played today as your Wolverines take on visiting San Joaquin Delta College, who honored their sophomores yesterday in their final regular season home game, which was game 2 of this series. Delta walked away with that one. And today is the third and final game of the series, and then, of course, of the regular season. Next week, we begin our playoffs as the best of the best in Northern California compete for the Triple C 2A baseball crown. We will check out the brackets next week, and so be sure to follow social media, and you can take a look at Triple C 2A. There you can see the baseball championship brackets for Northern California playoffs as well as Southern California playoffs. And top 2 teams from the North and the South will be playing the Final Four, and this year championships to be held at Folsom Lake College. And so we are just about ready to get things underway today. I'm Willie Preston, PA for Sierra College, here along with our scoreboard man, part-time PA guy, TJ, in the house as always. Leading off of the Mustangs, number 7, shortstop Brendan O'Sullivan. And that first pitch comes at 102. And so we are underway. Jake Torres on the hill. With the strike. 1-1 to count. Torres out of Bella Vista High School. Another veteran of the Sierra team. Is, if you tuned in, you saw we just introduced our sophomores, in which constituted pretty much the whole team. Have a couple returning players to next year, and that one, big hit out in a left field. And Zach Jenkins drops it at the track. And so that will be seven. Now batting number 24, left fielder Dominic Rodriguez. First pitch to Rodriguez outside. Ball 1. Torres is looking back. That one goes up off the foot, Morris, and so O'Sullivan will take third. Two and 0 the count. Next pitch outside, 3-0. He's going to get the walk. Now batting, number 26, third baseman, Grant MacArthur. Cheap Band-Aids in the house, saying go Wolverines. As I recall, family of our left fielder today, and whoa, there is a smoke out to the left fielder, and Zach unable to get to that one as it goes over the fence. Three-run bomb by the big third baseman, Grant MacArthur, to get things started off in the score column for the Mustangs. Now batting number 23, first baseman Josh Pernetti. And foul down the first baseline. Pitch catches that front corner there. From the lefty, Jake Torres. 0-2 the count. A little bit further outside, and Pernetti wasn't going for it. Try it again. 1-2. That's going to be low, and that will even up the count. 2-2. Fans still trickling in with this game. Start a little bit earlier than our usual 2:30 start time. Swing, little grounder, and that will go to the first baseman, and Paulini going to take care of it himself for the first out. Now batting number 9, catcher Logan Mock. First pitch to Mock, low and inside. One and two, the count. Solid hit into center left, and it's going to drop. Jenkins is there, but it will be a base hit to start off the day for Mock. Now batting number 25, right fielder Mateo Garcia. Ball fouled off to the left side. Pitch well outside for the ball. Nice strike. 1-2 to Mateo Garcia with one out, runner at first. And he will swing, popping that one up into deep second base. Dylan Wells slides over, makes the grab. Now batting, number 6, designated hitter Garner Christensen. People showing up to the game, and there's a lot of umbrellas right now. First warm day around here, and we had a day in the 90s yesterday, and it's supposed to be right back there today, so people are prepared. Nice little breeze. You may be able to hear that on the mic, not sure. There's a quick throw over to first by Torres. Kind of lobbed one over there last time, and this one had a little bit more speed on it, but still not a bullet. Ooh, grounder right up the middle, bounces off of the mound. Chamiso dives for it, but unable to lay a hand on it and stop it before it rolls into center field. So that will be the base hit. Now batting number 4, center fielder Cody Borgine. So 2 runners on, 2 outs. And the number 8 batter for the Mustangs comes to the plate in this first inning. That one misses the front corner. That one catches. He was going for the same spot. TJ, the man, says 85 according to somebody's radar gun that they're holding down there. That one's going to go a little lower. 2-1. Another grounder up the middle. That one bounces off the mound, and Chamiso grabs that. And, of course, runs across second to get the out. We're going to go to the bottom of the first. Mustangs with the early lead, 3-0. All right, baseball fans, getting ready to get things started here in the bottom of the first. Alex Johnson leading things off for the Wolverines, followed by Zach Chamiso and Joe Placé. Fidel Ulloa, 6'2", 195, out of Lodi on the mound for Delta College. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. So here is Alex Johnson, Granite Bay High School graduate. And he will swing at that one to even up the count, 1-1. Fastball down the middle from Yaloa, 1-2. Down the middle, but going to be a little low. Full count to Alex Johnson. Ooh, inside. And Johnson going to take a walk. Now batting for the Wolverines, shortstop Zach Chamiso. So here comes Chamiso, the Fighting Zebra from Lincoln High, comes to the plate. Drops the bunt down, but no. Johnson takes off for second, steals second, and then takes off at third as the ball is overthrown. Just a tough throw from Logan Mock as he kind of like let it rip and just flew. So Johnson gets the extra base. And all of a sudden, he's at third. And it's a 2-0 count to Zach Chamiso. I called that one a strike. Everyone was distracted as they were looking at Johnson over on the third baseline, jumping back and forth, trying to distract the pitcher. Been doing that a lot. He'll jump back and forth. Let's see if he can pull him off his line a little bit. Swing by Chamiso, but it's going to go foul. Down that first baseline, bounced off the fence, guarding the field from the soccer field here. This one will foul off the other direction, off to the left. I think it's headed for the football field. All right, we've got the two extremes. He wants to put it over the fence in the middle. That'll work. 2-2 the count to Zach Chamiso. Now the pitch is going to be outside on that one. Full count once again. And nice hit. That one's going to drop into left field, but no, the left fielder, Dominic Rodriguez, able to get to it in time, but we're going to call that a sack as Alex Johnson is able to make his way in. Now batting for your Wolverines, designated hitter Joe Plessé. Plessé, little grounder over to third, and the throw is made, but first baseman unable to get it off the one hop. Now batting for the Wolverines, third baseman Jack Wise. Yeah, that kind of a tough throw, and Pernetti was reaching down into the dirt trying to rescue that one and scooped it up. Stopped it, didn't get past him, but Joe Plessé is on first base. Two and one now to the third baseman, Jack Wise. Ooh, and that one's well inside as Wise pulls the hips back and gets him out of the way. 3-1. Those that are listening, is the wind bothering you on the mic? I'm not sure. I'm not listening here right now, but I hope it is okay. And there's a strike. So full count with one out, runner at first here in the bottom of the first. Quick toss over to first. Joe Plessé has no problem getting back. Really wasn't that far off. Mustangs lead at 3-1. 3-run bomb there in the first from Grant MacArthur. And Jack Wise gets the free pass. And it looks like we're going to have the coach coming out talking to Fidel Ulloa on the mound. Second walk. Everybody's chatting about it. Calming down. They're still leading. They just don't want to allow the Wolverines to get back in. We'll see what happens. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. And so here comes the first baseman from Oakmont High to the plate. Swings on that first pitch, and it's going to be fouled back into the net. Bounces off the net, off the roof of the dugout. Ping pong action back here. 0-1 the count. 2 runners on. strike, swing and a miss. And that is the third strike. Now batting for Sierra College, right fielder Andre Chacon. So here comes Chacon with 2 outs and 2 runners on. Fouls that one off to the left, into the fence, guarding the field from the visitor bullpen. Oh and 2. And pitch outside. 1 and 2. Wow, that one called a ball. Looked like, I got to say, it looked like it caught the left edge to me. We'll see. And that one's going to be the strike. And that will end it. We're going to leave a couple on as we go to the second. Delta leading 3-1. Leading off for Delta College, number 11, second baseman Tyler Tobey. Throw over to first, not going to be in time. Tough throw across the body there. Now batting, number 7, shortstop Brendan O'Sullivan. Down the middle from Torres. Strike one to O'Sullivan. He had that deep hit into left field. It was dropped right there at the track. Thought that one was going to be a catch. And then he would be the first run to score off that 3-run bomb hit by MacArthur there in the first. That pitch outside, 1-1. Been a good series so far. Delta, obviously a strong team. You know, they're ranked right there at the top. Oh, and he is out, tagged out, kind of caught sleeping there. The quick throw by Torres in a great spot. And Paulini was just right on top of it. And so one away. Pitch going to be a little bit low for the ball. 2-1. Nice pitch. Going to be just a little outside. Three and one the count. And that one hit foul into the soccer field. Full count. Nice pitch, and that is the K. Did not even need to wait around to have the K called. He was already on the way back to the dugout, and he knew. Now batting number 24, left fielder Dominic Rodriguez. Obviously, beautiful pitch by Torres, and O'Sullivan just knew it. Man, I should have taken that one. Another beautiful strike from Torres to start things off against Rodriguez. .63210 out of Turlock. According to the roster, bounce back from Fresno State. But that type of physicality, obviously a great player. I'd mentioned, I think, on the first game, he was, I think it was one of last week's Player of the Week for the Triple C 2A in Northern Cal. Solid hit deep into center. That one's going all the way back to the fence. And Alex Johnson's there to make the grab. And we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Mustangs still holding the lead, 3-1. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 30, left fielder Zach Jenkins. Two and one the count. Jenkins. Pitch outside. 3-1 now the count. And there's the strike. Full count now to the Wolverines lead off here in the second. Thank you. Just confirming. Yeah, okay. That's a walk. Now batting for Sierra College, number 26, catcher Bradley Morris. So leading things off once again with runner at first. Shows the bunt, pulls it back, takes a swing. Fouls it back to the net. Jenkins does have some speed. I'll be interested to see if he takes off. There's going to be another strike. 0-2. And we have the second baseman, Dylan Wells, on deck for Sierra. Morris out of Ponderosa High School, one of the few freshmen on the team this year. 1-2 the count. And one of only two freshmen starting today. Jenkins and Morris. It's a fastball, but it's going to be a little low. So 2-2 the count. No outs, runner at first here in the bottom of the second. And he takes off. Whew. He's going to be gone, but that was the third strike, so he'll be out on that one. Now batting for Sierra College, second baseman Dylan Wells. And so here's Dylan Wells, Del Campo High grad. This is Zach Jenkins, the runner at second after that stolen base. And that fastball outside. Shows the bunt, and Jenkins faked like he was taken off there. The 2-1 pitch. Going to be high and inside. 3-1. And Alex Johnson, the center fielder, leadoff man today for Sierra College, is on deck. And fastball outside. That's going to be a walk. It looks like we got somebody walking out to the bullpen for Delta already. Now batting, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. So they may be looking for a change. Ulloa already had one visit from the coaching staff. Quick throw back over to second, but ball got away. Jenkins had it beat, but the ball did get away. Throw came in low. Again, Alex Johnson at the plate for Sierra. And that one outside in the dirt. So 2 runners on for Sierra College and 1 out. Alex Johnson would like to increase that run total right now. Allows the bat to continue, and so that'll be the strike. 1-1. Runners go, and Johnson with the big swing. It's going to go foul down the first baseline and well outside into the soccer field. So runners will return as well as Johnson. 1-2, the count. It's 1-2 with 1 out, 2 runners on, and Ulloa pitch down in the dirt. Evens up the count, 2-2. Johnson was walked his first time at bat there in the first. And he will foul that one back to the net. Count remains 2-2. Nice solid hit, and that one is going to go right to the second baseman, just lined right at him. So Johnson will have a seat. Now batting for Sierra College, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. So Chamiso comes to the plate. First pitch, a little outside, ball 1. Zach can hit a sac fly there to the left in his first at bat. That one high and outside. We'd like to be able to get something here. Move some runners. Solid hit deep into right. It's going back to the fence. Chamizo is there at second, rounding second, heading for third. He's coming down low. He is out at third, but the runners will score. So 2 runs will score. Chamizo is out at third, and all of a sudden the game is tied here in Rockland, going to the top of the third. Wow, absolutely great hit there by Zach Chamizo. All the way to the fence. Right there in the gap. I mean, it was a great placement, and you also have to commend him, too. It was a great throw coming in. That ball was waiting for him at third. Leading off for the Mustangs, number 26, third baseman Grant MacArthur. So strike to MacArthur, or excuse me, Rodriguez. No, wait, it doesn't. How come I'm going back and forth here? It is Grant MacArthur, folks. That's 26. Third batter here. Swing, and that one's headed up and over the net. It's going to land somewhere over here on the grass, make a little divot. 1-2, the count. Ooh, inside, 2-2. MacArthur hit that 3-run bomb to start things off. Really account for all the scoring by the Mustangs so far. And he will hit, solid hit down the third baseline. That one's rolling all the way to the fence. MacArthur is going to take himself 2. Stay right there. Big day for Grant MacArthur. Now batting number 23, first baseman Josh Pernetti. Take a look at the American flag. It's actually blowing right in to home plate. I mean, it is just blowing right at us. So that ball may look like it's going to go, and then all of a sudden it kind of dies out, stays inside the fence, hopefully. And that one's going to bounce foul. As it's wedged into the bullpen fence there. Nice strike by Jake Torres. Pernetti had grounded one to his first baseman counterpart, Andrew Paulini, there in the first inning. Ball just gets away from Morris. And so the runner will advance to third now. Again, no shortage of size on the Mustangs team. You take a look at these guys, and they got a lot of size all the way around. Pernetti there at the plate, 6'2", 208 out of series. Base runner over there at third, Grant MacArthur, 6'4", 240. Look at that big hit from Pernetti deep into center. Talked about the wind a little bit ago, and yes, indeed, Johnson. Big throw all the way from center. Not going to be in time as MacArthur able to score, tagging up and allowing the Mustangs to retake the lead 4-3. Now batting number 9, catcher Logan Mock. First pitch going to be fouled. 0-1 to the catcher Mock. 1 out. Here in the top of the third. And he swings, and that one's going to go deep into center. And once again, Alex Johnson makes the grab. So that'll be 2 away. Now batting number 25, right fielder Mateo Garcia. Delta's strength and conditioning coach is amazing. Oh, is this Delta's strength and conditioning coach commenting, or the wife of strength and conditioning coach? I don't know if it's pure strength and conditioning. I mean, the dude is 6'4". I mean, come on, he's a good-sized guy. Just some very athletic individuals on that team, and yeah, they probably got some good strength and conditioning too. Give him that. Delta leading this one 4-3. Solid hit to Dylan Wells. The second baseman makes the throw in time to first, and we're going to go to the bottom of the third. Sierra now trailing 4-3. Leading off the third for your Wolverines, designated hitter Joe Plessy. And that first swing, Plessé fouled that one off to the right. Now it's going to be fouled down the first baseline. Dialing it in a little bit more. Let's see if Plessé is able to get it down there. Fastball just misses the outside. 1-2. Plessé hit one over to third in the first inning. And that one's going to be hit. Nice, solid hit into left. He's going to reach first. Good base hit. Now batting for Sierra College, third baseman Jack Wise. Oh, yes, indeed. Delta has a lot of strength. Oh, and that one, little bunt right down the third baseline. Wise able to get there in time. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Well, nothing like a third baseman bunting to the third baseman. He obviously knows something about that third baseline. And he had some wheels, was able to get there in time. So Paulini, the first baseman, is going to show the bunt, but no, pull it back. So runners are at first and second with no outs. And Andrew Paulini going to show the bunt again to Fidel Ulloa. Pulls it back, but that pitch is going to catch the inside edge for the strike. American flag, you could see it just barely kind of blowing, but with the front window open here in the booth, I could feel that wind blowing right into my face. So apparently it's not blowing that strong, but boy, I can feel it. Pops that one up, and it's going to go foul out into the Wolverine bullpen. Josh Bernetti, he was tracking it the whole way right until he hit the fence. Dedicated to the job. Got to give it to him. 1-2 the count. Two and two the count to Paulini. Oh, that one down off the plate. Both runners will advance. Went off the plate, and I'm not sure exactly what it bounced into, but I think he's taking his time. Umpire going to dust off the plate, give it a little check, and he's doing the old bounce down on the ground. No, I'm good. I just need to kind of walk it off for a second, if you would. Thank you. And we are about ready. Full count now to Andrew Paulini. That one fouled off to the right side. Count remains 3-2. Andre Chacon, the right fielder, on deck. And the pitch from Ulloa. Oh, nice strike. Paulini holding his arm. What happened? Now batting for the Wolverines, number 24, Andre Chacon. So 1 out for the Wolverines. Runners at second and third, and that first pitch going to be high and inside. Chacon, University High School, Greeley, Colorado. Out-of-state player. Another sophomore for the Wolverines. Solid hit. And that's going to be straight to this shortstop. But the play is called safe. Field umpire, looking at it from the side there, says, no, he didn't get him. And so we're going to have a little conversation out there at the plate. Kind of a reverse of what we saw the other day with the suspect call over there at second. And now all of a sudden there's the question at third. And so the field umpire comes in, talks to the home plate umpire. Once again, safe. Okay. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 30, left fielder Zach Jenkins. And that's called a strike. 0-1. Jenkins, one of two freshmen on the team this year. Dropped it down, showed the bunt. It's going to be a ball. In the midst of all the action over there, we did have one guy score. So we are tied up. Jenkins once again showing the bunt. Pulls it down at the very last. 2-1. And he does bunt over to the pitcher. The pitcher throws to first. He is out, but the runner, Jack Wise, will score from third. Now batting for the Wolverines, catcher Bradley Morris. Hit, and now it's going to go into left. It is sailing, and there is the out. But after all of that, your Wolverines are in the lead, 5-4. Huh? And so Bradley Morris returns. And it looks like we're ready to go here in the top of the fourth. Again, Sierra leading 5-4. Jack Wise now on first base for the Wolverines, and Josh Hardiman on third. Now batting number 6, Garner Christensen. And Christensen immediately with the hit to second and the quick throw over to first. And he will be out. Again, thank you for the heads up, TJ. Just caught the substitution. Now batting number 4, center fielder Cody Borgine. Second pitch to Borgine, catches that outside corner. Oh, right up the middle, gets past the glove of Torres. But that's no problem. The throw is still made in time. And he is out. That's the second out. Now batting number 11, second baseman Tyler Toby. Good defensive work by the Wolverines. Two batters, 2 outs. That one fouled back. 2-1 to the number 9 batter today, Tyler Toby, second baseman. Pitch outside, 3-1. D squad gets go. All right. Always good to see the visiting team. Welcome everybody from Delta listening in. Now batting number 7, shortstop Brendan O'Sullivan. Toss over there to first. And a nice strike from Torres to the leadoff man, O'Sullivan. Ooh, big hit by O'Sullivan. That one going all the way back and caught by Alex Johnson there going into the warning track. And so we're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. Wolverines holding the lead 5-4. Shout out to all the Kevin Anderson and the Delta ATCs. We could do a Delta shout out, sure. A little shout out, that's all good. Now on the mound for Delta College, number 22, Blaze Hill. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 4, Dylan Wells. So once again, we have a new pitcher on the mound, and that first swing off the first pitch going to go foul down the first baseline, but the ball is caught. So Wells will be out. Now batting for the Wolverines, center fielder Alex Johnson. So one pitch so far and one out. And that first pitch to Johnson going to be a little high, get past all the way back to the net. And a solid hit right up the middle. Second baseman unable to make the grab. You could see Tyler Tobey just kind of juggling it. He had it, could not get a hand on it to make the throw. Now batting for your Wolverines, shortstop Zach Chamiso. First pitch fouled back by Zach Chamiso. Again, 0-1 the count with one out. Throw over to first. Alex Johnson, speedy center fielder, says, okay, coming back. Blaze Hill, very concerned about Alex Johnson on first base. And he is taking off the throw in the wrong spot and well past. Johnson is just going to stay there at first. Or at second. One stolen base. That's good. Remember, in his first trip there to second base, he stole a base, and the ball got passed, and he was able to steal third too. 1-1 the count to Chamiso. Pitch. Oh, okay. We'll call it catching the outside edge of the plate. And a big swing, and Chamiso will sit down with the K. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 20, designated hitter Joe Plessy. So here is Joe Plessy, the Granite Bay High grad, DHing today. And he will foul that one off to the right-hand side as it heads for the soccer field. Oh, and 2 the count with 2 outs. Johnson, the runner at second. Pitch well outside, 1-2. And there is the K, and that will end the fourth. Wolverines holding the lead, 5-4. Leading off for the Mustangs, number 24, Dominic Rodriguez. Rodriguez first. Big swing all the way to the fence. Johnson bounces into the fence, but without the ball. No, didn't have it. He was there. Now batting number 26, Grant MacArthur. So with the double from Rodriguez to lead things off. Grant MacArthur comes to the plate. First pitch. Says caught the outer edge. Ooh, fouled right back into the net. 0-2. Next pitch going to be high for ball 1, 1-2. Ball gets away from Morris, and so Rodriguez will advance to third. Two and two the count. Grant MacArthur. Big swing, and that one's going to go foul. Just into the soccer field here at Sierra College. 2-2. Oh, I get it. Blaze Hill, the pitcher. I know a pitcher whose name is Wild. Owen Wild. That's going to be a strike. So MacArthur sits down with the strikeout after a home run and a double on the day so far. Now batting number 23, first baseman Josh Pernetti. Pernetti gets one past the second baseman and makes the dive for it, unable to hold on to it. And so that will be a base hit for him and an RBI. Scoring Rodriguez from third. Now batting, number 9, Logan Mock. So with that one, the game is tied 5-5 now. One out, runner at first. 0-1 to the catcher, Mock. That's a nice looking strike. 0-2. Ooh. Must have been just a little high. One-two pitch. Down in the dirt. It's blocked. 2-2. Let's go Macaroni. Does he have the Macarena as his walk-up? I'm just guessing. That would be a good one, though. Little grounder to the second baseman is able to make the tag. There's one, there's two. Grounder into the double play. And we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth. All tied at 5. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to TJ and give him a little time on the mic and give me a little break from that mic. So I will see you in a couple of innings.
All right, and welcome back to your Sierra baseball game today. It is me, TJ Collins, on the mic. I'll be here with you for just a inning or two. Right now we have Jack Wise leading off in the bottom of the fifth for the Wolverines. It's still a tie game up at 5. We have Blaze Hill, the Blazer, on the mound for Delta Mustangs. And that'll be fouled back off. 0-1 the count. Jack Wise has been walked, and he had a beautiful bunt earlier, and I think around the third or fourth inning. It was a beautiful bunt to get on base. Got safe and brought a runner home. That one's going to be outside. 1-1 now for Jack Wise. Blazer the Laser. I like it. So we'll see what he cooks up now for this pitch. And that's going to be a ball. Jack Wise now 2-1 the count. Some big plays from both teams. And that's going to be a big swing. 2-2 the count now. And please let me know if the wind starts to interfere at all with the mic. Just want to make sure. It is a little windy here today in Rockland. And that'll be fouled off into the soccer fields. Still 2-2 the count. And that'll be hit right into left and center. A nice hit with a nice drop. Jack Wise is going to get 2, maybe even 3 out of this. He's going to stay 2. So a nice hit. Now Sierra will have a runner on second with Josh Hardiman now up to bat. Josh Hardiman just came in for Jack Wise, who went to first for Andrew Paulini, who we assume is injured, who we hope will recover before playoffs. Hopefully he is all okay. But Andrew Paulini is not in the game right now. Jack Wise is at first. So Josh Hardiman is now on third. Usually he bats a designated hitter, but today he's putting his work in on the infield, getting his stars. Let's see how tall Blaze is. And that'll be a strike. 0-1 the count now. 6'3", 220 from Blaze Hill on the mound. He definitely looks like it. Big swing from Josh Hardiman. 0-2 the count now. A lot of 6 foot and over players for Delta. I was trying. That win was. So 0-2 the count now for Hardiman. With Andre Chacon up next. And that'll be fouled off. Ooh, I'm going to say Andre Chacon and the Achilles there. So still 0-2 the count now. Josh Hardiman battling to stay in his at-bat. Ooh, a ball. 1-2 the count now. Hardiman was really thinking about that. Seems like he might be swinging for the fences here. No outs for the Wolverines. Jack Wise on second. You have to make it out to a real game. Mr. Willie is a wizard with these sound effects and the walk-up music. Just sounds 10 times better. And that'll be hit way off there into left field. I can't really see the umbrellas in the way.
Yep.
And it went foul. Nice rip, but it went foul there. 1-2 the count. There's a big umbrella, a super umbrella with a UPF of 50 plus. Not really sure what that means, but it sounds very expensive and useful, I guess. I heard of SPF, never heard of UPF.
Yeah.
I don't even. Oh, and that'll be outside. 2-2 the count now. Logan Mock really tried to frame that one there. 2-2 the count now. And Josh Hardiman will be caught reaching. So that'll be the first out for Sierra in the bottom of the fifth. But that will bring up Andre Chacon.
Now batting for the Wolverines, right fielder Andre Chacon.
Andre Chacon had a single his last at bat. Hoping to join Jack Wise on base. Maybe even bring Jack Wise into home with this hit. Yeah, that'll be a strike there from Blazer. Caught the bottom right corner. Yes, that was a nasty pitch, that last one. The struck out to Hardiman. So 0-1 the count, 1 out, and they're gonna try to get Jack Wise on third. And we'll get back. And Mr. Willie is right. That was a nice spot there. Just a half second later, Jack Wise might be out. So still 0-1 the count. No radar guns out, so we can't really see how fast the laser's going right now. 1-1 the count now. 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 runner. 1 second. We were close to having all ones. Big swing from Chacon, but again, he will not make contact. 1-2 the count now. Still a tied game up at 5. Both teams have been scoring in multiple innings. Delta came out hot with 3 runs. Sierra answered back with 1 and then got 2 in the bottom of the second. Both teams scored in the third. Delta scored 1 run. Sierra again with 2. And that'll be another ball. 2-2 the count now. Both teams went scoreless in the fourth, and the Delta Mustangs scored 1 in the fifth. So now we are tied 5-5. 5-5. Ooh, and that would be called a strike. Nice pitch, nice framework there from both Blaze Hill and Logan Mott. We have Zach Jenkins, left fielder today for the Wolverines, in place of Phoenix Casillas, who we hope is just resting for playoffs. Big swing, no contact. 0-1 the count now. Bradley Morris on deck has half of his catching gear on just in case this doesn't go the Wolverines' way. Four strikeouts with 6 batters. 7 batters, sorry. Oh, now we hit high into the air there towards the third baseline. I can't really see again the big UPF 50. I guess he caught it up against the fence there.
He went into the fence and caught it with his chest.
Oh, seemed like he pinned the baseball in between his chest and the fence there. Don't really think that's allowed, so Zach Jenkins will get another chance at here. But 4 strikeouts and 7 batters. Absolutely crazy. Nice. See why they call him the laser. And now be another big swing, and now be 3 outs. Make that 5 strikeouts and 8 batters. And now some nice pitching there from both teams. So now the score is still tied at 5-5 going into the top of the 6th. And now we have Caden Hunter on the mound. Just a quick pitching change from the Wolverines. Caden Hunter came in last game, or the game where I did the full game by myself, Saturday against Santa Rosa. He was a relief pitcher, did very good. So we'll see what he does here in the top of the 6th. And we are back here in Rockland. That is Caden Hunter on the mound now for the Wolverines. We have Mateo Garcia, the right fielder, for the Delta Mustangs up to bat. And a strike first pitch from Caden Hunter. You can tell that the crowd was not very happy about that one. Yes, Delta is here in full effect here. They do have a large part of the crowd. So 1-1 the count now for Mateo. Caden Hunter's first opponent. And that'll be a ball, 2-1 now. Just slipped out of Bradley Morris's glove a little bit. Mateo had a single earlier. Now we hit right into right field. And it would drop right in front of Andre Chacon. So Mateo again will get another single.
Now batting number 6, designated hitter Garner Christensen.
And now bring up Garner Christensen, the designated hitter for the Mustangs. No outs for the Mustangs, 1 runner on. And Caden Hunter on the mound for the Wolverines. Ooh, almost got him there with the pickoff. But he was safe. Christensen trying to get his first on base. He's had 2 at-bats. That's high. So 1-0 the count. Did they say this first time?
Yeah.
I don't have 2 grounders. I guess he did have a base hit. I don't know what happened. Oh, and the ball got away from Jack Wise there. So Mateo will have a free base essentially. Now Mateo Garcia on second. And Jack Wise, usually the third baseman, playing first now because Andrew Paulini is just having a day off today. Maybe he's injured. Maybe he just wants to rest, you know. Ooh, and that'll be fouled off into the net here. And again, I will say it once again, the baseball nets are the best invention in baseball history. Because there will be a lot of lawsuits without them. 1-1 the count now. And a bunt, and it will go high into the air. Again into the fence. 1-2 the count now. So we'll see what Hunter does here with the 1-2 count. And they run her on. Ooh, very inside there. And Mateo will get another base. 2-2 the count now. No out so far for the Mustangs. So we'll see what happens here. Christensen still at bat. And that'll be fouled. And look at Josh Henderson there. And he will get him out at first. Some quick plays there from Josh Hardiman. And I'll bring up Cody, number 4.
Now batting number 4, center fielder Cody.
Center fielder for the Mustangs. And then Josh Hardiman is on third because Jack Wise is on first. Hardiman's showing he's more than just a designated hitter. You know, he could play the infield. And a strike from Caden Hunter there. Oh, 1 the count. Ooh, and just a little low. 1-1 the count now. Cody at 5'10" is one of the more shorter players on the team. I mean, everyone's considered short when the whole team is almost 6'2" and above. And that'll be fouled off. Maybe into the restrooms. I'm not really sure, but 1-2 they count now. Like I was saying, the whole team is either 6 foot and above, except for a couple of stragglers. Cody being one of them, but that has not stopped him from getting on base. Still 1-2 the count. 1 out now. And a runner on third, and Mateo Garcia. And that'll be fouled off. Still 1-2 the count. So 1-2 the count now. Morris is gonna have to make sure any balls can't get behind him. And a big swing. And that'll be a strikeout added to Keaton Hunter's total.
Now batting number 11.
Now we have Tyler Toby. I like me a little alliteration. I don't mind it. Tyler Toby. And that'll be hit high. And Jack Wise will make the quick play there and get him out at home to get the third out. And the Wolverines will get out of this inning without giving up any runs. So the score will remain 5-5 going into the bottom of the fifth. And we are back now at the bottom of the sixth, where the game remains tied 5-5. Sierra now up to bat, starting off with Bradley Morris, the catcher.
Number 26, catcher Bradley Morris.
And that is still Blazer the Laser on the mound. And if you're just tuning in and wonder why we are calling him the Laser, you will see why in a minute. And just like that, 0-1 the count now. Still no radar guns out, so we're not seeing how fast it's going. But I'll take any predictions in the comments. That'll be fouled off. 0-2 the count. And that'll be fouled off once again. Still 0-2 the count. The gun says 101. Coach Babcock is saying 101 coming from Blazer the Laser. Blazer the Laser. You're scaring me now, Coach Babcock. Where are you? 1-2 the count now. And that'll be a strike. So the first out for the Wolverines in the bottom of the sixth. And that will bring up Dylan Wells, second baseman for the Wolverines.
Now batting for Sierra College.
Coach Babcock, are you at the game today? Just curious, just wondering. So Dylan Wells now up to bat, 1 out for the Wolverines. They're still tied at 5. First pitch is going to be a ball. And that's Alex Johnson next up. And that'll be just a little high. 2-0 the count now. Ooh, and that'll be another ball. 3-0 the count now. So we'll see what Blaze Hill does now with 3-0 the count. Babcock's not here at the game today. Well, that's good. Support comes in many different ways. It's nice to see someone supporting through the live stream. So 3-0 the count now. And that'll be a strike from Blaze. 3-1 now. And we'll see what Blaze. Now be hit right back. Send it back to center. Look at this shortstop there. And the ball seemed to just have slipped out of the hand of Brendan O'Sullivan there. So Dylan Wells will get a base. And that will bring up Alex Johnson. The quick center fielder for Sierra. I'm sure he might lead the league in steals now. If not, he's still top 3 for sure. And as you can tell from the dirt on his pants, he really likes to get around. So, 1 out so far. Dylan Wells on first. And Dylan Wells is going to take off the first pitch. And he will be out. Dylan Wells was trying to plead his case to the umpire there. But he was just not having it. So now there will be 2 outs for the Wolverines. No runners on base. And Alex Johnson still up at bat with 1-0 the count. Oh, 0-1, sorry. And that'll be another strike there from Blaze Hill. 0-2 the count. Logan Mock was the catcher on that throwdown. And that'll be low. 1-2 the count for Alex Johnson. If Alex does get on base, we have Zach Chamizo up, the team's sort of Superman, Captain America, Swiss Army knife all in one, you know. Does everything the team needs of him. And that would be a strike. So we will see him in the bottom of the 7th after we go scoreless in the bottom of the 6th. So the score is still 5-5 going into the top of the 7th. All right, and we are back. Brendan O'Sullivan leading off for the Mustangs. So they're going to stop at the top of the lineup in the top of the 7th. Still Caden Hunter on the mound. That'll be a strike. 0-1. Oof, had a big old yawn. And that'll be low. 1-1 the count now. It's a beautiful day in Rockland, just a little bit on the hot side, not too hot. Some of us decided to wear black jeans with a black long sleeve and have long black hair. Wasn't really the greatest decision, but we'll live with it. Now behind the air in the infield, Jack Wise is going to go get it, and he will make the catch. So that'll be the first out now in the top of the 7th. And bringing up Dominique Rodriguez, the left fielder. Sorry there, folks. Gonna hit the mic.
Dominic Rodriguez.
Rodriguez has been on base multiple times this game. Ken Hunter's gonna try to put it into that. 1-0 the count now. That'll be another ball. 2-0 the count. And that'll be a strike from Caden Hunter there, catching the outside edge. 2-1 the count. Coach Babcock said, I'm pulling out my yard card. I don't know. Maybe he thinks this pitch is going to go yard. We'll see. 3-1 the count now. He might not even be able to hit. See what Caden Hunter does. And that'll be hit right to Zach Chamizo, and that will go up. Just a crazy bounce there. Unlucky bounce for Zach Chamizo. So that will put a runner on base.
Now batting number 26, Grant MacArthur.
Now they have the big Grant MacArthur up. Big hitter, both of his hits. He's had a home run and a double. Home run was a 2-score home run, so he is a big portion of the points scored for the Mustangs. I think he's accountable for 4 points scored. 4 runs scored, sorry. So that'll be 1-0 the count now. And he'll be safe. At first, you have to check in like a worried grandma. So the count is 1-0. And if you're just tuning in, the score is 5-5. And the top of the 7th. And that'll be a strike. 1-1 the count now. We have a big Mustang presence in the chat here. A lot of go Big Macs and punch it, babe. I think he hears you. 1-2 the count. Looks like he was swinging for the fences there. And that'll be hit right to Zach Chamizo, and he will get it there. And he will make up for the runner who got on base because of his unlucky bounce and get him out on second. But that would not stop Grant MacArthur from getting on first. So now 2 outs for the Mustangs with Josh Perinetti up.
Now batting
First baseman.
First baseman Josh Perinetti.
Yeah, that one didn't go yard there, but it was a base hit. And that'll be inside, so 1-0 the count. Caden Hunter really playing these innings. He's in very good. Has not given up a run yet. Still keeping the score tied. Two outs for the Mustangs. And a very nice play strike. 1-1 the count. We have a great pitching duel between Blaze Hill and Caden Hunter right now. Now be fouled off. Might have hit the fence to the bullpen. I'm not sure. Again, there's a big super umbrella next to me. UPF 50 plus. I still don't know what UPF means. Mr. Williams saying ultraviolet, maybe, but I'm not really sure. I've only heard of SPF, and I don't even use sun lotion, so. Even count now at 2. And they're gonna run. And no one was there for the steal. I guess nobody on Sierra expected it. 3-2 the count now. MacArthur showing you that big boys can run, getting there to second. I guess that's where that strength and conditioning coach comes into play there. Ooh, and that'll be inside. And it hit him. So not only will they have a man on second, they also have a man on first. With Logan Mock up. The catcher for the Mustangs.
Catcher Logan Mock.
He's the one who had the nice throwdown in the 6th inning. So we have a Barnhart. I have a Barnhart in the chat. I assume that's family members of Joseph Barnhart, number 31. That'll be a strike from Caden Hunter. 2 out still. 0-1 the count. Caden Hunter trying to get out of here without giving up any runs and keeping the score tied. And that'll be low. Both runners will take a base. And he still cannot find the ball. Caden Hunter had to make the quick play there and run towards the ball. Bradley Morris, it got behind him and he just could not see it. So now the count is 1-1. For Logan Mock, and the coach is going to have a word with Caden Hunter. We may see a pitching change. I think we will. Maybe not. I guess the coach is just going to have a talk to him. No pitching change, just a pep talk. It was an earlier game. Maybe coach is just making sure they got proper nutritious breakfast. As you know, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You got to start the day off good with some nice breakfast. So maybe that's just what coach was asking, seeing what everybody's breakfast routine was today. Caden Hunter actually told me that if he has a morning game, he likes to eat oatmeal. I think that's what it was. So 1-1 the count. And they will get a run, the Mustangs. So now the score is 6-5 in the top of the 7th. After Bradley Morris, that ball got behind him. So 2-1 the count now. 2 out still. But there's still a runner on third. And Josh Perinetti. And that'll be hit right into center field. And it will drop right in front of Alex Johnson. He showed the speed, but it was not quick enough to get there. So now the score is 7-5. The Mustangs have taken the lead.
Now batting number 25.
Now we have Mateo Garcia, right fielder. Still a runner on first as well, Logan Mock. And that'll be fouled off. One behind us maybe might have made it to the football fields. So 0-1 the count now. And that'll be a ball. 1-1 the count now. That'll be inside. 2-1 the count now for Mateo Garcia. He's going to check in on first. So still 2-1 the count. Making sure Logan Mock doesn't try to run anywhere. And Logan Mock is going to take off, and Mateo Garcia is going to hit it high into the air into center field, and Alex Johnson will make the grab there, and that will give us the third out, taking us to the bottom of the 7th. The score is 7-5, Mustangs leading, and now I will be returning the mic back to Mr. Willie Wake and finish out the rest of the game.
Here we are. Oh, sorry, folks. You just missed my beautiful singing. It was fantastic. I can assure you of that. Had the mute button on. We'll leave it at that. So good job, as always, to TJ coming through. TJ, great student here at Sierra College. Hopefully going on. Interested in sports broadcasting career. And it looks like we are about ready to go here in the bottom of the 7th. Blaze Hill still on the mound for Delta. Leading out the bottom of the 7th for your Wolverines, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. All right, and here we are, bottom of the 7th. Chamiso leading things off, and Hill starts it off with a strike on the outside part of the plate. And if I count this correct, that's 7 strikeouts so far for Hill. Really an outstanding performance. One and one, the count to Chamiso. And it will swing, go foul. So we'll try that again. 1 and 2. That one's going to go foul. Miso, nice big swing. That one's going to go into right field, and the wind just kind of stops it right there. As the right fielder, Mateo Garcia, doesn't even hardly have to move, and he is right underneath that one. Now batting for Sierra College, designated hitter Joe Plessy. Yeah, once again, taking a look at that American flag, it was blowing straight into us, kind of easy, and then it just, it's really starting to stand up now. Well, it's actually kind of moved. It's been going back and forth between right at us and blowing to left. Nice strike from Blaze Hill. Let's say gets a hold of that. It goes foul off to the right side, headed for the soccer field. Again, our final regular season home game today. And that pitch just outside. 1-2. Triple C two-way playoffs begin next week. And as the final results come in, we will determine where Sierra is seated. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Jack Wise. And so here's Jack Wise. Started at third, moved over to first. And first pitch, nice movement there. Back into the strike zone. Wise, veteran for Sierra College from Reno, Nevada, Bishop Manogue High School. Again, has played most of the time over at third, although has spent some time on occasion over at first. I think he even played a little second the other day. And that one's going to be called a strike. 1-2. Oh! Thought that was going to take off the belt. 2-2, the count to Wise. And we do have a couple arms warming up in the Sierra bullpen that I see. I can't even see the bullpen. The Delta side, the aforementioned large umbrella. And Wise going to take a little walk. Now batting for the Wolverines, third baseman Josh Hardiman. He starts out with strike one to Hardiman. Hardiman in his first at bat struck out there in the fifth inning. Second pitch, going to sail outside. Big solid hit in the left. And it's going to go straight to the left fielder, Dominic Rodriguez, who will end this inning. And Delta will hold the lead 7-5. Leading off for the Mustangs, number 6, designated hitter Garner Christensen. So we're leading off the 8th inning with a strike. Caden Hunter is still on the mound for the Wolverines. Garner Christensen, the DH, in the number 7 spot, leading things off, followed by Cody Borgine and Tyler Toby. That pitch inside. Two-one pitch. And that'll be fouled directly in back of us, 2-2. Do see another Wolverine in the bullpen right now. Should he be needed? And that one hit the net, bounced right back and hit the ump in the leg. Thank you. I'll just put that here. 2-2. And well inside. Full count now to Christensen. Little grounder over to the first baseman. And Jack Wise is going to run over, make the tag himself to start things off. Now batting number 4, center fielder Cody Borgine. Ball rolls foul over to the Wolverines dugout. 1-1. Shows the bunt, but it pops up. Foul headed to the Delta dugout. Not a lot on the line for the Wolverines, as we understand, according to the rankings with the RPI index and the standings. Pretty much locked in. Not going to be a lot of movement there. For Delta, this would mean the Big 8 championship, whether or not they take it uncontested or they end up splitting it, the co-championship with Santa Rosa. Big swing, and that one's going to go foul off to right. It's headed. That might have been over the soccer field even. So we'll see. The Big 8 championship on the line, whether it's co-championship or Delta takes it as the sole owner. Swing and a miss, and Borgine has the seat. Second strikeout in a row for him. Now batting number 11, second baseman Tyler Tobey. CR faced Santa Rosa last week and won the split series, 2 games out of the 3 with Santa Rosa. Three and 0 to the second baseman. And he's going to get the walk. Now batting number 7, Brendan O'Sullivan. So with 2 outs, Hunter looks at O'Sullivan again. Quick toss over to first. And a nice strike from Hunter to Sullivan. Again, those just joining us, we're in the top of the 8th. And the Mustangs lead this one 7-5 after putting up 2 there in the top of the 7th. Several balls just getting past, and these problems handling the ball, and it has been costly. That one able to be blocked by Morris. 2-1. Dominic Rodriguez on deck for Delta. And a pitch outside, 3-1. This is the second time that these batters have seen Hunter. Ball got away from the catcher, which was going to be a walk anyways. So the batter heads down to first, and Rodriguez will come to the plate. Now batting number 24, left fielder Dominic Rodriguez. So Rodriguez comes to the plate with 2 outs and 2 on. And not sure if the Wolverines are going to leave in Hunter or bring in another pitcher at this point. Grounder right up the middle to the shortstop. Shimizu makes the quick throw over to second for the final out of the inning. Gonna go to the bottom of the 8th. Sierra trails by 2. Leading off the 8th for Sierra College, number 24, Andre Chacon. And so here comes Chacon for the Wolverines. Again, Blaze Hill still on the mound. And first pitch looks pretty solid, although it was high. That'll be ball 1 to Chacon. Chacon will lead things off, followed by Zach Jenkins and Bradley Morris. Second ball in a row. I can't even see if anybody's warming up over there. I don't see any action in the Delta bullpen. Nice pop into right field, and Chacon is going to stay there at first with a nice base hit. Now batting for your Wolverines, left fielder Zach Jenkins. Yeah. TJ says somebody's in the bullpen for Delta, so we'll find out. Comes Jenkins to the plate with no outs and 1 on. Pops that one down to third baseline. The throw is made, but Jenkins was already there. Just kind of stopped there in the grass. So that will work. Bench hitting for your Wolverines, number 21, Clayton Coates. And so here comes Clayton Coates, pinch hitting for Bradley Morris, the catcher. Coates, catcher himself. So makes sense. Lincoln High Fighting Zebra alum. a sophomore here at Sierra, although this is his first year. He played last year at Sac City. So runners at first and second, no outs. And that one just kind of dropped down there at the end. It was straight over the plate, just dropped low. Looking at the flag, the flag has actually dropped now too. It's just kind of hanging, although we could feel a little breeze swirling right in front of us. And that one catches the front corner of the plate for the strike. 1-2 now to Clayton Coates. And that one pops up foul. First baseman, the catcher, everybody runs over. They drop it.
The first baseman caught it and got struck by the catcher.
Oh, thank you, TJ. So the first baseman caught it, Pernetti, but the catcher ran into him and he dropped it. Did not get to see it. Somebody's saying walk away. Not sure if there was any John going on, but it's a tough situation. You have three players converging. You got the shadow right in front of the dugout. And kind of a challenge. Okay, runner goes back, please. Foul ball. All right. So in the midst of all that, that was a foul ball. It was dropped. Still foul. 1-2 the count. Clayton Coates. And the pitch. Coates rips this one into center left. It is going all the way back there to the track. Coates is to second. Both base runners are coming home, and we got a tie ball game. And just like that, we're going to have a visit from the dugout. And this might be it for the Blazer. He's not reaching for the ball just yet. We'll see. No, he is looking over there. Okay. Looks like we are going to have a new one. TJ, you see his number? Three. Thank you. Will Watson. Will Watson now coming to the mound to try and finish up things. But, of course, brand new ball game now. 7-7. Just another clutch hit. Huge pinch hit from the catcher who was able to come in and just, as he has. I had said before that Clayton was a transfer, came over from Sac City. He was a Lincoln guy, and so, kind of kept a little closer to home with Sierra, and had a couple other Lincoln guys that were here on the team already, and so it just felt like home. This was natural. Played some summer ball there at the end of summer with the Potters, and so he joined those Potters teammates here on the Wolverines. Huge clutch hit for Clayton Coates. That's what he's been doing. Home run leader on the team this year, and had a fantastic deep hit. The wind really stopped. I'm not going to say that one was the wind holding that ball in, but it was definitely all the way back there to the fence as it kind of bounced on the track. So huge, solid hit. Can't ask for much more than that one. Now batting for your Wolverines, second baseman Dylan Wells. And so here it comes, Wells against Watson. Will Watson. Once again, a lot of alliteration. Gotta love it, TJ. Burlington Edison High School in Washington by way of Cal Lutheran. Came as a bounce back to Delta. And that one gets away. Again, those pitches just getting away. It was costly to Sierra, and that one just cost Delta a base. Now, I hadn't seen these uniforms on Delta before, but they got Stockton across the front, which is kind of funny since they played they've been playing their home games there at UOP this summer, or this spring. Am I getting to the summer yet? How many outs? 0 outs so far. Thank you, Benjamin. 0 outs thus far in the top of the 8th. All tied up 7-7. One runner at third for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the 8th inning. UOP isn't Stockton. Yes, I understand that, but they tend to go by San Joaquin Delta College as opposed to Stockton. That's what I was referring to. I've always seen, their jerseys with Delta across the front, so that's why I was saying that. Very cool. I mean, it's kind of that old school looking script. I like it. Three and 0 the count to the second baseman, Dylan Wells. And there's a nice looking strike. Fastball right down the middle. Infield playing in. And Wells just takes his leisurely walk to first. Now batting for Sierra College, center fielder Alex Johnson. And just like before, we have a visit to the mound. Will Watson on the mound for Delta. He faced one batter. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't think he's coming out of the ball game just yet. Oh, Sierra. They are in a fantastic position, but I'm not going to put anything past Delta. Again, these guys are leading Big 8 for a reason, and right up there at the top in NorCal. It is a very good team. All right, so everybody's going to stay put. Now batting for your Wolverines, center fielder Alex Johnson. So Johnson comes to the plate. Runners at the corners. No outs. Bottom of the eighth. Game tied 7-7. He lines one down the third baseline, and it looked like it went over the bag. Oh, man. That was as close as it gets, folks. That was down the third base line, and we were looking at one, possible two. Let's see if we could see one of those again. Nope, it's going to go up the middle to the shortstop, runs over to second, makes the throw himself, and 1-2 outs. But the go-ahead run for the Wolverines is scored. Now batting for your Wolverines, shortstop Zach Chamiso. So he fouls that one back, and it goes off the catcher. You could see it's he's kind of hurting with that one. Gonna see what happens here. Umpire walks out, decides to hand the ball to the pitcher, give him a little extra time. Always tough. And catcher gets hit. Got to give him some time. And looks like we're ready to go once again. So Chamiso comes back to the plate in the 0-1 pitch. Swings on that one. Make it 0-2. It's going to swing on that one, and that will be the end of the eighth. Wolverines lead 8-7. Let's see who's coming in. Is it Fuga coming? Come on, where are we at? Oh, who is it? What number is it? No, that's 3. Now on the mound for your Wolverines, number 3, Jaron Eckelboom. Leading off the ninth for the Mustangs, number 26, Grant MacArthur. And we are back here in the top of the ninth. Jaron Eckelboom now on the mound for the Wolverines, Delaware High School grad. First pitch outside to the big hitter, who makes contact on that. 1-1. Top of the ninth inning. Sierra leads this 8-7. And another strike from Eckelboom. MacArthur not even thinking and swinging at that. See if he does that again. Swings, goes foul, heading back to the softball field. Behind us to the right. Got the first baseman, Pernetti, on deck. And now one. Just outside. 2-2. Hit to the third baseman, Josh Hardiman, who makes the throw over to first, and he has got it in time. Now batting, number 23, first baseman, Josh Pernetti. MacArthur walking back slowly to the dugout. Big hit by Rodriguez, and that one's just popping up. Was that headed to your soccer field, Coach? Somewhere over there. That went off the plate. Everybody's getting out of the way. Coach, catcher, ump. Things are dangerous bouncing off the rubber. Here we go. 1-1 pitch. And another strike. Could see the little movement in Pernetti's head afterwards. Well, I wasn't going to swing at that. Did you ever go to Candlestick? Oh, that's to Joe Barnhart. Just misses the inside edge of the plate. 2-2. Oh, I was waiting for the ball. No. He has that delayed strike call. I was kind of waiting for the hand just to come up there and come on, give it to me. Apparently, it must have been a little low. That one, no? All right. So Pernetti gets the walk. What number? Oh, that's 9. Oh, pinch running on first base, number 5, Deshaun Wise. Now batting, number 9, Logan Mock. Sorry about that. Didn't understand, TJ. I was looking at the batter going, hey, that's 9 batting. So Deshaun Wise, 6'1", 195. The run over there at first. No relation to the Sierra first baseman, Wise. It's different spelling. As the ball is thrown over to him. 1 out. Fastball outside, 2-0. Again, we're in the top of the ninth. 1 out. And the runner on first. And I think the third throw over. They've all been pretty close. And that is going to catch the outside edge. Two and one to the catcher, Logan Mock. Mateo Garcia, the right fielder, is on deck. Another throw over to first. Ball trips outside, 3-1. Again, Delta trying to hold the outright championship in the Big 8 with a win here. If they lose and a Santa Rosa win, as I understand, then they will share in the co-championship for the Big 8. Santa Rosa currently leading in their ball game. So Delta does have to win this game in order to win the championship outright. A loss would mean that they would share that Big 8 championship with Santa Rosa. Runner goes. Coates not even going to make the throw. Obviously a walk. Doesn't matter. And that's the second walk in a row. And so we're going to have a mound visit. Coach Evo is going to head out. And I think we're going to have another pitcher coming to the hill for the Wolverines. Well, we may or may not. Now on the mound for your Wolverines, number 28, Kai Peterson. Now batting number 25, Mateo Garcia. So Kai Peterson comes to the mound. Interesting appearance late in the ball game for Kai. Cheap Band-Aids, go Wolverines. You got this. Pitch outside. Ball one. Double play ball. Come on, where is it? Low grounder into double play would work out well right here. And there is strike one, 1-1. And there's going to be strike two. One, two with one out. Yeah, and that one just missed the corner. 2-2. Big swing and a miss. And Teo Garcia will have his seat. And now, let's see, who is coming out? Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter. Now batting for the Mustangs. Pinch hitting, number 12, Caleb Lammel. So Caleb Lammel comes to the plate, 6'0", 190. Outfielder. And a big swing and a miss. Again, this guy looks ripped, man. I remember him from some summer ball. I can't remember who he played for. Solano? Maybe Solano. Big swing and a miss, number 2, 0-2 with 2 outs. And where is last strike guy when you need him? 0-2 count with 2 outs, 2 on, and Caleb Lammel, the pinch hitter, at the plate for the last chance. Runners will go. Pitch is going to be high, and he was sliding for a nice little steal. Peterson's not worried. There is strike 3. And that is the ball game. By a final score, 8-7, your Wolverines take this game over Delta. Once again, want to remind our family and friends wherever you are, we say thank you for your support of your Sierra College Wolverines and those fans that made the trip up from Stockton. We thank you for supporting your players too. This is the final regular season ball game of the season for these teams, and next week we will begin the playoffs for the Triple C 2A trip down to the championships. Both teams will be seeded according to their records and the statistics. Be sure to follow the Triple C 2A online and, of course, our own social media, and we'll be letting people know exactly where we are seated and who we're going to be playing in the first round of the playoffs. Delta should be hosting a team there in Stockton in the first round. And we will probably be hosting one here in Rockland next Friday and Saturday. Be sure to tune in and follow in order to find out who we're playing, where, and what times. And we thank you all for your support of Sierra College baseball this spring. Again, if you're not able to make it out to the ball game next Friday, be sure and follow us. Each and every home game here at Sierra College is being live streamed live on YouTube. Sierra College Baseball Live, and we're going to be able to broadcast whoever we're playing in this first round of the playoffs. We thank you again for your support, and that is the ball game. Final score, 8-7. Your Wolverines win. Thank you, and good afternoon.